2020, a year like no other. 2020 has been the craziest year of our entire lives. 2020 was the year of, tragic, events, massive events too, um, scary events as well too. But, there were some hopeful, positive things in 2020. I'll just say this 2020, you are the worst year of our lives. You are the worst. And, you know, look what you've done to these people. Not just you by yourself, but also like these other tragic events too. You know, like 2020, you gave us fear, you gave us sadness, you gave us being depressed, you gave us I'm sorry guys, it's just this year has been a wild ride, and I'm just proud of myself that I've managed to get through it, and I managed to survive it. And guys, if you're watching this video, I want to say to you guys that I am proud of you too. You. I am proud of you that you've made it this far. Because, some people don't make it this far. They just easily give up on life. But you know what? The lesson that 2020 has taught us is never give up in life, especially in hard situations. No matter how hard life gets, never give up. When you fall, get up, rise, and and face everything. Get through that. Push yourself. You are strong. You have the strength to get through what you're going through. Just like I had the strength to go through what I went through this year as well. Like I couldn't go back to school because of the dang COVID. Another thing 2020 has taught us too, besides that, um, you know, what I said, sorry, is life is short. Life is short, because we die every day. We live in a long life, sometimes we live in a short life. Life is short and we should not take things for granted. But what's sad about our society today is that people take things for granted and they don't appreciate the things that they have. Like, you know, there were people this year who lost their jobs, or who can't pay the rent, or lost their house, because of COVID. The COVID has really affected us. Like the pandemic has really affected us really bad. When the pandemic hit it in the United States, even the stock market just dipped. It dipped down, but then it's slowly going back up. It's crazy, guys. And something relating to life is short lesson from 2020. We all know what on January 26th this year, I'm gonna say last year, but no, sorry guys, sorry if I'm sorry. So um, on January 26th, NBA legend Kobe Bryant, he and his daughter and the other people as well on that helicopter, they all died that day on the Sunday foggy morning. No one survived. No one survived the crash. We lost an inspiration. We lost someone who motivate us, to become what we want to become in the future. We lost him. And it's sad. It was really sad for us Laker fans on that day. And also about uh on May this year, what happened is the death of George Floyd. The I Can't Breathe, the Black Lives Matter movement. It happened, and the rioting as well, just crazy wild riots and looting, like that's another thing I don't get too, is like, why are people looting and rioting over an excuse because of death of a black man or a woman, there's a lot of there's a lot of black victims who passed this year, in 2020. There's still no justice for them because our society today doesn't give a damn about, what law enforcement is doing to innocent people, not just black people, but also like, Hispanics or, immigrants too, like who are legally, who are legal citizens here in the United States. But I don't want to talk about I don't want just to talk about the things that happened in 2020 that made it the year worse. I want to also talk about some positive things and things that gave us hope and light, like Joe Biden, he ran for president. He went on the debates against Trump. Those debates were awesome because, haven't you ever felt like when you watch Joe Biden's speeches, it sounds like it's full of hope, it still feels like something good is gonna happen. Something wonderful is gonna happen, it's like a sign, like may God bless and may God protect our next president, Joe Biden, And what else happened? Yeah, the election, the election was a crazy, crazy, crazy election. It was no other election, like 2020 election was the craziest election. Why? Because, it was a night where people started voting and voting and voting, even during the pandemic, like a lot of people voted. And they have the people who count the ballots and the votes and everything, in-person votes, they had to count every single vote to make sure that every single vote is counted. That was the important part in the 2020 election, that every single vote must be counted. And the votes were counted in, and that's when we elected, we the people, we elected Joe Biden as our next president. May God bless him. May God protect and be with him at all times. Now, I'm excited to watch and see and witness Joe Biden's inauguration day, which is the day where he's sworn in as the new president. He's sworn in, and he goes into the White House. Joe Biden, I really hope he's gonna do better. I mean, he may be he may be old, but he's a smart guy. And also a thing I learned from him too is that he stutters too. He has like a little stutter problem, but he he doesn't let it define him. Just like I don't let my autism define me. And you as well. Whatever your past mistakes or what you have, whether you have a disability or something like that or whatever, don't let it define who you are. You hear me? Also, don't let your past mistakes define who you are right now, because right now you are a different person. You moved on from your past mistakes. You learned from them. People, everyone, we're human, okay? We do make mistakes, you know? We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. I know everyone's not perfect, you know? Um, yeah, you know? And lastly, last but not least, let's end this video with the end of the year hopes and a good start off for the 2021. So we all heard that was it the CDC that like the COVID-19 vaccines have been approved and authorized as well, and then they were shipped to the United States, all 50 states in America, of course Alaska and Hawaii, all 50 states. The COVID-19 vaccines arrived, and then right after that, the first responders, nurses, doctors, scientists, researchers, and now also firefighters too, and I think law enforcement as well. They started getting vaccinated. You know, there's like, you know, two different vaccine companies like Pfizer and I still don't know how to pronounce it, but don't judge me. But Moderna or something like that. I don't know, but all I know is Pfizer. Pfizer is very effective. Like their vaccine is very effective, and it's required 2 doses. You take the first dose, and I think 2 weeks apart, you take the second dose, and then boom, you know. But here we are. Today is the last day of 2020, and all I got to say is goodbye 2020. Goodbye, good riddance. Goodbye forever. You sucked. You really sucked. You hurt a lot of people. You damaged a lot of people. You know, but you know what? There's one thing I can't hate you on. You taught us lessons. You taught us very, very, very important lessons, you know? I still hate you, 2020, and I still hate you, but what I respect from you is you taught us lessons, that life is short, never give up on life no matter how hard life gets. Enjoy life while you can because nothing lasts forever. And many more, you know. So that's it for the video, guys. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna celebrate with my family, and I'm going to wait for, you know, the countdown. I can't wait. I hope you guys are gonna see the countdown, you know. If you like this video, leave a like and make sure to subscribe. And leave a comment down below, you know. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'll see you guys in 2021. See you guys. Happy New Year. And let's go, 2021.